Alright everybody, how you doing? Out there in YouTube land? I'm just taking a bike out for a ride. I just felt like riding today. My wife's home, she's sleeping, and I thought I'd get up. It's a beautiful day. It feels like summer, to be honest with you. It's supposed to be getting cold in the next couple of days. Well, cold. Us Cajuns down here in the south, we say cold is 50, 60 degrees. And a lot of my friends up north, they'll ride in 20 degree weather. We're just pansies, I guess. I don't know. And it's really, I know it's a weekday, but it's people out there cutting the grass, and should be a lot of bikers out today. But I want to do a shout out to somebody. Yeah, his name is Paulk. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Paulk Master, P-A-U-L-K Master, M-A-S-T-E-R. Him and I have been conversing a lot lately, and he's a real cool guy. I tell you, he's got a V-Rod, Harley V-Rod, and he's got another bike too. He's got a sports bike. I think he's got a couple of, or a few bikes, and he's a real cool guy. I tell you, he's a really cool guy. So check him out. Paulk Master, P-A-U-L-K-M-A-S-T-E-R. He's really, you won't regret subscribing to his channel. I can guarantee. He's a down-to-earth guy. Well, we're taking the old interstate. We're fixing to come upon the old interstate. Before they had the main interstate that was built in, I believe it was built in the 60s. When our country was putting all the infrastructure in on building the major interstates and stuff. Coming up here used to be the old interstate, and I did a vlog a long time ago. It's still in my history chat. You look up my history, and about what was her name? Darn, I forgot her name. But she was a famous movie star. She got killed up here. Let me get up. Let me put a little speed on it. People behind me are backing up. I tend to ride it slower than faster. But Jane Mansfield, back in the 50s and early 60s, she was real popular, and she up here on this interstate where we headed is where she had a car crash. And like I said on my old vlog a long time ago, I know more about the situation now. I did some research on her that I didn't know when I did the vlog. That she was doing a gig in Mississippi on the Gulf Coast, and she had a TV interview in this city in New Orleans, and this was the way from the coast to New Orleans. You had to come this way, and she and two other people were driving in the front seat, and they had her kids in the back seat, and they were riding on the interstate. And I think, to be honest, I don't know if they were drinking or not. I seen a picture where they had alcohol bottles on the scene of the accident. I don't know if they were drinking or not. But they ran into a fog machine. Back then, the fog machines, if you can recall, well, I'm 51, and when I was young, we had the fog machine that used to be thick clouds of white clouds, and we used to, believe it or not, we used to ride our bicycles behind that mess. And no wonder I don't have cancer right now. But she came through here, and they 18 what we call now an 18-wheeler was slowing down because they had the fog machine, and they didn't see the 18-wheeler slowing down, and they just crashed into the back of this 18-wheeler, and the whole front, whole top of the cab was ripped to shreds, and she was dead instantly. But I'll check in with y'all later when I get closer to the site. Check y'all out. Alright, I wanted to show y'all all this area here. This is all the where a lot of the shrimp come from. That's caught in the Gulf. They go out there. These waterways lead out into the Lake Bourne and Lake Pontchartrain area, and all the swamp, all the marsh area. And this is you know, my last vlog, y'all seen the ducks flying. Well, a lot of them come out here, and we're just riding along. It's a beautiful day, I tell you, it's a beautiful day. And there's all these bridges over this water. They got so much water around here, and here's another waterway right up here. Well, I don't know if I can find. I think it may be the other way. Either which way, we're out for a good ride. This is some good riding areas, all marsh, and they got this other bridge up here. Look at all this. Just as far as you can see is marsh. I don't know if it's shrimping season or not. I don't think it's shrimping season yet, because you can't shrimp year round here. There's different seasons of shrimp, and look at all the people with their boats. Look at all that. Look at all that water. Look at all. See that? That's beautiful. This is typical Southeast Louisiana. Typical Southeast Louisiana waters. Alright, we're going on. This is you get way out in Cajun land out here. Way out in Cajun land. See all that? You see all that? That's beautiful, huh? That's typical Cajun. Typical Cajun. Welcome to Louisiana. I was out of Louisiana. Can you believe that? I was out of Louisiana. I didn't know that. I must have took a longer ride than I thought. We took a ride all the way to Mississippi, which I love Mississippi too. That's where my family's from. Both my mom and dad are from Mississippi, and well, I don't want to make this a long video. This is just a view out here in marshland to show y'all typical Southeast Louisiana marshland and the shrimping industry and everything, and the fishing industry. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.